Section 9 of My Monks of Vagabondia. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Joseph McWomby. My Monks of Vagabondia by Andress Small Floyd. Section 9. The Passing of Sullivan. What's the name that grows upon you more and more? Sullivan. That's my name. Who's the man who wrote the opera Pinafore? Sullivan. That's my name. Big Tim, you all knew him. John L., you know him well. There never was a man named Sullivan who wasn't a damn fine Irishman. If you thought it was imperative to change your name, and you had access to all the literature, ancient and modern, to be found in a Carnegie library, would you select for yourself the name Sullivan? Evidently our Irish lad agreed with Coan that it is a damn fine name, for when I recognized him in one of my family of homeless men, as he walked aimlessly along the city streets, and asked him rather abruptly what his name might be, his reply, too long considered to be truthful, was Frank Sullivan. "Pardon me," I said, immediately realizing that I had no right to ask of him the question, and that my thoughtlessness had caused the boy to answer falsely. The outcast, distrustful of his fellow, frequently seeks safety in falsehood until friendship disarms suspicion, and love calls forth the truth for which it is not asked. "Frank Sullivan," I said. I, too, liked the name. So upon my invitation he came gladly into our little family to share the happy freedom of a peaceful home, where others like himself give honest work, and receive, not in the spirit of organized charity, but in the true warmth of fraternal love, the hospitality of a welcome guest. His Irish heart soon caught the meaning of the work, and responded readily in thoughtful service. If our self-master colony attracted the attention of some broad-minded man well known in humanitarian work, so that encouraged, it carried me in my dreams of uplift higher and higher, until the stars were our near neighbours. Sullivan, silent and attentive, followed me in my dreams. If my work was misunderstood and my best efforts discredited, Sullivan was at my side, silently consoling me with his loyalty and friendship. He grew into my life. I depended upon him, and he did not fail me. Richelieu, I would often say, had his friar Philip to aid him in his ambitions, and I have my good friend Sullivan. Then, as the months passed, once again the grass spread its delicate carpet beneath our feet. The trees blossomed, sending a perfumed message to us. The bluebird and the thrush called through the open windows, until we, busy with our work, were forced to remark that springtime had come, the beginning of another year. Then the brothers observed the progress we had made in the 12-month. It seemed so much to them, so little to the outside world. "It looks more prosperous now," said Sullivan proudly as he observed the automobile stopping at the door. "You make prince as well as pauper do you homage." "No, Sullivan, not I. It's the truth that all are hungry for, pauper and prince alike, and while the few may reach it by meditation and the more by prayer, the most of common clay like you and I must reach it by service." "I never quite understand you when you speak," he said. "I never could read those dry old books, however much I tried. But by the way, I wonder if we have blankets for the new arrival who just came in. For the stranded sons of the city come often to join our family and share our simple hospitality." "Sullivan," I said one day, "this work is going to grow and grow. When we have won, I want you to share the credit with me. You will remain, will you not?" Then, receiving no reply, I turned to look, and he had gone to offer his blanket to the new guest. "Yes," I heard him say, "I have some extra covers on my bed you may have." Another falsehood. Sullivan, you should always speak the truth, for the nights were cold and the blankets none too many. And yet since many prayers are lies, why may not some lies be prayers? Maybe in your dark purgatory, my Irish lad, these little falsehoods of yours will be counted as prayers. One afternoon a letter came from my friend, in a young girl's rather laboured writing. He had received many such, and as I gave it to him I smiled a little. To him I had always been an indulgent father. For a boy and girl will love, even though he or she may be our favourite child. That night, when the day's labour was over, Sullivan came to me, asking if he could talk to me. It was a strange request, for he never seemed to wish to talk, and I knew that something had moved him deeply. "You know my name is not Frank Sullivan?" he asked. "Yes, I know," I answered. "But did you know I was married?" he inquired. "What, a boy like yourself married?" I asked. "Yes, I've been married over 2 years and have a little girl a year old. The letters that I have received have been from my wife, Josephine. She and I ran away and were married, but on our return her father wouldn't accept me. He said I was not worthy of his daughter, and no doubt he is right. He is wealthy and I could not support her in the way to which she is accustomed. So I was forced to leave her, but Josephine and I couldn't forget. All these months she has been working to interest her father in me, and now the baby is a year old, he has decided to help me. We, Josephine and I, knew he would soften in time. You see, he too loves Josephine and the baby. So I want to go to them." "Yes," I said simply, for a sense of approaching loss had robbed me of my pretty speeches. "When you met me, I didn't know where to go, nor what to do," he said. "Yes." "I have flattered myself I have been some help to you in starting your work. Tell me I have made good to you." "Yes." "I shall try to make good to Josephine's father." "Yes." Then in a few moments he said, "Now that it is time to go from you, I hate to leave you and the boys." "But you must go," I said. "Your wife and child have the first claim." "Josephine wanted me to ask you for 2 or 3 rugs that the boys weave. We want them for our new home. You may have them." And I took him by the hand. "Goodbye, Sullivan." "Not Sullivan any more, but McLean," he replied. As he turned away, he said half regretfully, "It is the passing of Sullivan. I wonder if Richelieu, after all, lost his Friar Philip," I asked myself as I waved my hand in farewell to him. End of section 9. Recording by Joseph McWomby.